This is a awesome accomplishment by our young men, and it's been a phenomenal season, and we want to keep it going in the right direction. We play an excellent football team in Washington. Looks like they don't have any weaknesses, and they play really well. Coach Peterson is a heck of a coach, and coached against him one year when I was at San Jose State, and he was at Boise State, and beat us bad. So he does a great job, and of course we played against him here a couple years ago. It's going to be a lot of fun for us, and I'll take any questions at this time about yes.
Pac-12 all-conference team was just named, and I guess I'll put you on the spot here. A 10-2 team has the 2 first-team selections. Is that surprising?
The reason that we won this year is because we have really good football players, and we have a lot of good football players. We definitely have excellent assistant coaches that have done a great job, but I definitely feel like we should have had more guys on the first team all conference. That's how you win, and but that's how they chose it. The thing that I think is awesome about our football team is we truly are a team, and we play as a team. We don't blink. They keep playing hard. They really don't care who gets the credit. They really don't. These young men, especially the seniors and the seniors and the fourth-year juniors, have bonded together and understand their roles and play them to the utmost. But we really have a lot of good athletes, and I think you'll see that when the NFL draft and some other things come around. So we have some really good football players. They're extremely talented. That's what they do. They have playmakers on both sides of the football. Their quarterback is extremely accurate. They have an excellent scheme on defense and on offense. So they're really well coached. Their kick returners, Ross on kickoff returns and Pettis on punt returns, are, two of the top guys in the country. So they're a very, very talented football team, and they've played really well this year. And they've we got to try to find some flaws in them somewhere. I don't know if they have any, and we'll just have to keep fighting and keep playing and find a way to get it done. It's just these young men and how well they've played and how they've just bought into everything that we've asked them to do. Our coaching staff has done a phenomenal job with them. And then all our auxiliary people, everybody that touches our young men have had an absolute pride and commitment to us being successful. And, from our trainers, our strength staff, our equipment managers, our football ops, everybody has done so much to propel these young men and instill confidence in them and belief. And that's what's happened. And so I'm just fortunate enough to have head coach in front of my name, and I just get to go along with the ride. So it's pretty special.
Coach, with your teaching your honors and the turnaround that you made this season, I'm wondering how many times you thought about your father and your dad.
Oh, you're trying to make me cry? Yeah, I think about my dad all the time. I'm holding I keep his Bobby Dodd coin with me. Everybody knows that, but it's something I do keep with me. And it's not a luck charm. It's what would you do in this situation? Calm down. It really is what it is, and thinking about him. No, I was honestly at practice today. I had a moment where I was just kind of looking around. I said, wow, we're still practicing? Wow, here we go. And I thought, this would be really cool if Dad could see this. So I do think of him quite often.
Mike, has there been any one play of the season, one stretch, one game, one instance where you said to yourself, yeah, this is it, they're going to be this good?
Yeah. I said it after the Arizona State game. That was our breakthrough game. We haven't lost since. The dam broke and the water's flowing, and they're riding that raft, and the water keeps rising. And so hopefully we can keep going again this week, but they definitely understand it and they're locked in. And Washington's going to be locked in. It's just, I'm so proud of them they get to have this moment. So proud they get to have this moment. I'm so proud of Josh and how he's, he could have, some people were trying to get him to go in the supplemental draft and do all that when he left school here. And he said no, he wanted to come back. He wanted to graduate from Colorado. He wanted to come here and finish with these guys. He wanted to kind of make sure he put his name back in the right place it should be. And so that's what he's doing. And since he's come back, he might not say this, but he is. Everybody goes, man, Josh talks to me. Josh's got a smile on his face. He communicates. It's like he's got a new lease on life, and he really doesn't take things for granted anymore. He's so thankful. And it's so awesome to see. And then, yes, football-wise, he's playing lights out. But that's also because he's feeling better about himself. And it's so awesome to see. And, I enjoy watching him play. It's funny, we do commitment cards on Thursday nights. We'll do it this Wednesday night. We have a team meeting, just me and the team, and we do commitment cards. And he always says, my commitment to y'all, I'm going to control the A-gaps. that's right from each side of the center, And he does. And he'll say other things, but that's always in it. And so I'm very, very proud of Josh.
The money gang seems to have taken off kind of a life of its own.
Mm-hmm.
Take me back to how that kind of originated. Do you remember exactly who came up with it?
Yeah, it's still a debate about who came up with it between Cheeto, Fo, and they both said they came up with it. I don't really remember who came up with it. They came up to me in the locker room, Arthur Kello, Cheeto, and Fo, and we was all trying to figure out what to come up with. What I remember Cheeto saying, like, it got to be something about money, so because we all trying to get money. So I don't know who exactly came up with it. I ain't going to put that out there, but, yeah, so one of them came up with it, and we just been rolling with it ever since.
It's showtime. Waited 4 years for this, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a new experience, but I think the biggest thing for us this week is to just treat it as another game and just go out there and have fun. No one really expected us to be there. Nobody, I think, really wants us there. And so just going to continue to depend on ourselves and the guys in the locker room and go out there and try and put a complete game together.
So you talk about the challenge of this defense of Washington, how it compares to like Utah, Michigan, and USC, some of the other defenses you face?
Yeah, definitely. It looks like one of the best defenses we'll face all year. Obviously it's kind of hard to tell because haven't actually played against them yet, but just to see them on film, they've got some really good defensive backs. They've got a good front, and so it's going to be a real good matchup all game long, and we're going to have to go out there and make some plays on offense and not leave our defense or our special teams out to dry again. I don't really pay attention to rankings and all that. It's an honor whenever you're ranked or whatever they want to put you at, but we have no control over it, and basically, we just want to go out there and play our best and do our best to win. It's been a while since CU's had a championship here, and so that's our goal, and especially as seniors and juniors, those who've been here for a long time and been through the struggle, we just want to do our best to end on a high note.